Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents a very special presentation. This is the show that pretty much everybody loves to watch. Why? Because it shows you what seasons you guys have to choose from for the next replay. Welcome to the 5th Inside Pitch Season Selection Show. Every time we get to the playoffs in a season I'm doing, we're always looking forward to the selection show. It is Selection Wednesday. That is correct. And it is tonight. We will present 4 seasons that you will choose from and vote in the comments of this video. And then, of course, that season will be revealed on the reveal and review show at the end of the World Series. This is how it works. Inside Pitch at this moment has about almost 50 seasons to choose from in Chris's inventory. He has recently added 1960 and 1987. And each one of these packs are cards, and each card is a different season or a year. Here, we randomly eliminate with the use of dice to eliminate seasons from each pack until we're down to 2 seasons from each era. Then we will have a best of 7 to see which season will be eliminated. You guys will not know which season's available until we get there. Then at the end of the show, throughout the World Series, anybody can vote in the comments to decide which season they want to see. Remember, as BBBB says, 70s baseball. As I said, people, maybe you guys want to get out of the classic era, but that is up to you. I do not care which seasons you guys will vote on. But you will get 4 choices. You get a choice from the legendary era, which is the 1956 seasons up to 1969. There is the classic era, 1970 to 1989. Then we have the modern era. He only has about 8 seasons from there. I've decided to add 2010 to it. So 1992 to 2010. He only has 8 seasons yet from the 90s. That will be changing very soon as he's now working on the 90s and the early 2000s. And then, of course, we do have the contemporary, 2011 to 2021. You guys, we will eliminate seasons till you have 4 seasons available, and then you will vote. That is how the selection show works. Yes, I know. So we got Brandon Baker, Brian Patterson, BB, Steeler fan, G Puck, all here in the chat so far, and I'm expecting a lot more because everybody loves this show to decide which seasons you want to see. Yes, he does not have 1990 at this moment, but he may get it very shortly. But since it is not available yet at this time, I cannot include it in the packs. Chris DeMello, Sean 1113, and Brad Church also join us here. And Sports Time Machine. So, everyone is all set and ready, and we shall see what happens as we do our 5th Inside Pitch Season Selection Show. The first thing we do is we shuffle. We shuffle the seasons here. This is the legendary pack. And the seasons are constantly shuffled throughout every dice roll. So the season the shuffle will never remain the same. It will always change. So here is the legendary pack. Here is the classic era. 1976, 1985, 1979, and 1981 are automatically removed since we have done these seasons. They are gone immediately. We do not do we don't want to do a season we've already done. We want to do something new. So now we shuffle the classic era. T-Ball joins us here as well. Yes, I'm expecting a good crowd. You guys always show up. For those of you who missed the actual season selection, you can go vote for it in the chat. Not in the chat, but in the comments. I do ask, please just put the year you want, and that is it. Don't say what season you were thinking of voting for, or what season was your favorite. That's fine, but I really just want the year. It's a lot easier for me to keep track of. Now we have the modern seasons. T-Ball, first time I think I've seen you in the chat, Mr. T-Ball. Welcome, sir, to the network. BB, keep track out for Morgana. She could still show up during this thing. And I know Steeler fan definitely loves his ladies, but we really don't want those ladies, Steeler fan. But I know he is a master. But I know Steeler fan is a master of the ladies. Joel Turney joins us here as well. And now, the contemporary era. Yes, 2020 is included. And even though 2020, okay, speak for myself. Even though 2020 is a short season, if that actually got picked, we would be doing a regular replay. It would be a very short replay, but it would still be done. And there we go. Legendary, classic, modern, contemporary. I have whole sets of types of D dice here. These dice are used for the best of 7. We'll put those to the side for now. And now we're going to go ahead and find out and see what we get. We start first with rolling a D4. The D4 tells us which pack we go to first, and then we lay them out, and then we go ahead and roll the certain D die, okay, to eliminate the seasons. We are all set and ready to begin. I thank everybody that's joining us here today. And everybody will be excited. Let's get started. Let's begin the 5th Inside Pitch season selection show. Which seasons will be eliminated? Let's roll the first pack. And that is a 1, and that comes from here. So that is the legendary pack. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 seasons are in the first pack. We will roll a D20, ignoring 14 to 20. And that is an 11. So 13, 12, 11. So the first season to be eliminated from the selection show is 1966. That is gone. And 1966 1966 was actually one of the seasons you could choose from in the last show. So that season is eliminated. So 1966 is eliminated, and we go ahead and reshuffle. Our next one is from the modern seasons. We have 8 seasons in the modern pack. We will roll a D8. And it will be season number 8, which is here. Being removed first from the modern era is 1998. That season is gone. So 1998 goes away. The season after the Marlins winning the World Series. When the Marlins in 98 were just awful after winning the 97 World Series. Next pack comes from from the modern era. So we will redo it again. What we do is we get down to 2 seasons in each pack, then we avoid that pack until we get to the finals. 1, 2, 3. So now we have 7 to choose from. And that is season number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Being removed from the modern era is 2010. That season is now gone. So that goes away 2010. As that season is now out of there. Jabe now joins us here. Try to keep track of all of you guys, but it's not easy to do. Okay. The next one is now from the contemporary era. 2011 to 2021. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. We will roll a D12. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Being the first season eliminated from the contemporary era is 2018. Well, no Red Sox from the contemporary era, at least in the 2018 season. So no 2018 year for the Red Sox and such. And a good Astros team, by the way, still. So 2018 goes away. Dave Little joins us here as well. Next pack. Number 3, once again from the modern era. The modern era goes pretty quick. There are only 8 seasons in the 8 seasons available. Now we are 6. We roll a D6 for it. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next season to be removed from the modern era is, well, no Subway Series this time. 2000 is gone. The 2000 season came up in the 3rd season show and the 4th, and you guys didn't vote for that in the 3rd or the 4th. You voted for 81 and 79. So this time, the 2000 Subway Series is not a selection. You do not get the Subway Series. Dwayne Martz, welcome to the network, sir. First time I've seen you. So no Subway Series this time. No 2000 season. You guys had 2 chances to vote for that. You guys didn't. So this time it goes away. Next one is going to be our next one from the legendary era. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 from the legendary era. Now rolling a D12. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Being removed from the legendary era will be 1959. That season is gone. No those young Yankees, no Mickey Mantle or anything like that. The 1959 season is removed. Baseball with the Demos joins us here. Maybe on my 6, 1990 and 1993 season will be available. Possibly. I kind of gave him a schedule of what he should do to get 1990 and the 2000 seasons done. He knows he has to do them. He knows it. Trust me, he does. And he wants to go backwards. He still needs to do 1957, and I'm expecting him to do that next, and maybe 1990, I hope. He wants to do an all franchise 1970s, which I think is nice, but I told him, I said, yeah, you will get some interest for that. I really think you get more interest for 90s and 2000s. Next pack will be again from the contemporary era. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seasons from the contemporary era. Let's see what comes out of this. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming out of the contemporary era will be 2021. So that season is eliminated. So the season from last year, 2021, is gone. So no chance to watch the first season after the COVID era. So 2020 is gone. 2021 is gone, I should say. No Braves. Yep, no Atlanta Braves. Next up, from the Classic era, we now remove our first season from the Classic era. It has the most, although we have been cutting it down due to all you guys choosing seasons from this era. So let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 teams from 16 seasons from the Classic era. Which one is first eliminated from the Classics? Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Coming out first from the Classic era is 1988. Oh, that's a shame. That I would have had no problem playing. I would have loved to see if that 88 Mets team could have maybe done something there. But 1988 goes away. No Dodgers, no Mets. No Dodgers, no Mets, no A's. Tough one there. Our next pack is again from the modern years. 3, 4, 5. Now 5 seasons left from the modern era. Rolling a D6, and that is a 1. First season to be removed from the next season be removed from the modern era is 2008. So there goes the Phillies, and there goes the Rays in 2008. So the 2008 season goes bye-bye, and we are down to 4 from this pack. Next one to be removed is from the Classics again. We had 16. I know we're down to 15 now. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, rolling a D20. A 15, the last one. Next season to be removed from the Classics is, sorry about that, Reds fans. 1975 is gone. No Reds, no Red Sox. 1975 is gone. And I know every Reds fan in the chat is gonna say rigged. No 1975. No Red Sox either. That would have been a fun season to play too. Go back 4 years, but we will. That's the way the dice rolls. Next one, number 4. We go back to the contemporaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still rolling a D10. It is a 2. Being removed from the contemporary era. From the contemporary era will be 2019. You know what? I'm a little disappointed. I would have liked to have done that one too. But 2019 is a common year played by many people out there. Baseball Demos did this one. 2019 is a very common year played because it really is the last year before baseball really changed. But 2019 is gone. No Nationals, no Astros, nothing there. Christian 7 joins us here, hoping for an early 2000, 2003. Well, 2000 has already been removed, and unfortunately, 2001, 02, and 03 are already are not available yet from Inside Pitch. But 2000 has already bought the farm. It is already gone. Our next pack. Once it's a 2, we go back to the Classics. And now we got 14 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we got 14. Still rolling a D20. A 2. So, being the next season be removed from the classic years is 1987 is gone. Well, the year after the Mets won the World Series. This is one of his newer seasons, 1987. But 1987, no Twins, no chance to see if the Mets can do a little better. Good season actually, 87, but 1987 is gone. Our next pack. Number 2, once again from the classics. Now 13 cards left. Now we have 13 left. Still rolling a D20, guys. Number 20, I go ahead and ignore it. 1 to 13, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This season is now eliminated from the classic years, and it is 1970 is gone. So that takes care of those Orioles in 1970. Would have been fun to see if the Mets could have had a shot to repeat 69, but 1970 is gone. How about those no athletics? No athletics there in 1970. The rigging continues. Next pack. Number 1, we now go to the legends. We go to the legendaries. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 legendary Reds in Baltimore. Yep. We have 11 legendary seasons. Still rolling a D12. It is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now being removed from the legendary era is 1962 is gone. I would have had a lot of fun doing that one. You know, the upstart new Mets, the lovable losers. The 1962 season probably would have been fun. But 1962 goes away. As Jeremy Brooks joins us here. And Octopus 8 and Mike Eisenberg join us here. Welcome, Octopus 8. I think that's the first time I've had you in the network. Thank you very much for joining us for the selection show. Next one is from 4, the contemporary era. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have still 8 seasons from the contemporaries. Now rolling a D8. It is a 6. 4, 5, 6. Kevin Hayes joins us now. Now being eliminated from the contemporary era is 2016. No Chicago Cubs. No Cubs. No good, decent Mets club. No Cleveland Indians. I know baseball fan is going to say, boo. No Indians. No 2016 season. That goes away. As baseball demos needs to be, as Steeler fan, I hope Steeler fan is in the chat. He needs to show baseball demos the block dragon for that statement he just made. Please show him the block dragon. Thank you very much. Our next season will come from a number 2, again coming from the classics. Now coming from the classics. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 seasons left from the classics. Now rolling a D12. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eighth season. The 8th season from this. The next season to be removed from the classic era is 1977. No Yankees. No Dodgers. No 1977. The Yankees and the Dodgers go away. No Reggie Jackson. No young 77 ball club. 77 now goes away. No, 1991 he does not have yet, but it could be soon there, Sean 1113. Remember, seasons that you see is every season he has available at this time. And he did add 4 seasons since the last season selection show. And our next pack is number 3, once again from the contemporary, from the modern. 4 seasons. Now re-rolling the D4. And that is a 3. So, the next season to be removed from the modern years is 2009. Oh, no Yankees in 2009. The 2009 Yankees go away. So they will not make it there. We will not see 2009 available. Now down to 3 seasons left in the modern era. As Steeler fan brings out the block dragon, as he should. Next pack is from the contemporary years. 5, 6, 7. 7 years left in the contemporary. Still rolling a D8. I thought the Reggie bars tasted pretty good, actually, but I was a kid back then. What do I know? Season to be removed is number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next season to be removed from the contemporary era is 2012 goes away. So no San Francisco Giants. They are out. The 2012 season disappears. Getting closer and closer to the final 4. Yeah, the rock hard 22-year-old gum. Oh, come on. Come on. The bubble gum in the packs was delicious, Brandon Baker. I know it busted your teeth every time you had it, but come on, it was great. Jeff Gotts joins us here. Next pack to remove, number 2, again from the classics. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Still rolling a D12. We have 11 seasons left from the classic years. Number 3, 1, 2, 3. This season is now removed. And now being removed from the classic years is 1974 is now gone. 1974 now is removed. The beginnings, maybe, of the big red machine that year. Yep, BB didn't like that. Next one to be removed is from the 3. So, we only have 3 seasons left from the modern era. We will roll a D4, okay, just ignoring the 4. And that is a 2. The next season to be removed from the modern era is 1995. This season is now gone. So that takes care of 95. And I know Clee baseball fan was a fan of the 95 season, and that is now gone. We now have 2 seasons left from the modern era, and we will now, with only 2 seasons left in the modern era, we now pause on this one, and now do the remaining 3 until we all have 2 left. So now I will no longer roll a D4. I will now roll a D6 for the 3 for here. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. And that is a 2. We now go back to the legendary years. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 legendary seasons are still left. Now going to a D10. That's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next season to be removed from the legendary seat from the legendary years is say goodbye to 1969. It goes away. No 1969. No Miracle Mets. No Orioles. Cubs. What a year. 1969. That will go away. No 1969. Next one. Again, staying with the legendaries. We have 9 seasons left from the legendaries. That is an 8. And this season goes away. Now being removed from the legendary years is 1958 is now gone. So no young Roberto Clemente, no young Don Drysdale. 1958. The 58 season now goes away. Next up is again from the legendaries, 1 and 2. We have 8 seasons left. Now going to a D8. And that is number 6. Number 6 gets chosen. The next season to be removed from the legendary years is, and Baseball Demos jinxed it, 1967 is gone. 1967 is gone. Baseball with the Demos jinxes the 67 season. It is out of here. Next pack. And now we go to the contemporaries. Do you get a block dragon for that, Jinx? No, you don't get a block dragon for that. You only get block dragons for puns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We roll a D6, and it is a 1. The next contemporary season to be removed will be 2014. Now, 2014, this season was available after the 3rd and 4th season selection show. You guys did not choose the 2014 season after the 3rd and 4th ones. So this, you don't get a chance on the 2014 season as this season goes away. So no Giants in 2014, no Royals. Next one is from the classics, number 3, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seasons left in the classic era. D10, 2. Next season to be removed from the classic era is 1984. So no Detroit Tigers in 1984. No young upstart Mets and a very young Padre named Tony Gwynn. No 1984, no Tigers. No Tigers and no Padres. 1984 goes away. And I know somebody would have loved it. I know there is one guy that would have been happy to see that, and that would have been Tony's Borg Life. He is a Tigers fan. Next one up, we go back to the legendaries. We have 7 seasons left from the legendary years. Rolling a D7, a D8. That's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Being removed from the legendary season now is, dang, 1968 is gone. The year of the pitcher. Another big year for the Tigers, Cardinals, Bob Gibson. 1968 is gone. Say goodbye to the year of the pitcher. We won't hold that against Tony. The year of the pitcher goes away. Need a drink. Next one, next pack. We got a 1. We go back to the legendaries again. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seasons left in the legendaries. Number 2 is gone. Now being released. Now being no baseball demos. We don't say the 8. We don't mention that name. We now go ahead and introduce another season about to be removed from the legendaries, and it is 1956. This season was available for choice after the second selection show. 1956, Jackie Robinson's first year, and a very young Jackie Robinson's last year, I should say, and a very young Roberto Clemente. 1956 is now gone. Next one to be removed from the classic era. We have 9 seasons left from the classic era. And that is a 2. The number 2 season gets removed now. The next season to be removed from the classic era is 1972 is gone. Another decent year for the Mets. 1972. The A's were getting better. The Orioles were still pretty good. 72 is now gone. As BB wants to receive the Block Dragon, mentioning my Keith Hernandez. But I'll let it slide. Next pack. Number 4, once again, the classics. We have 8 seasons yet from the classics. So let's see what we have here. Rolling a D8 now. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This season is now removed. And being eliminated from the classic era is 1971 is now gone. So we lose 1972, and now you lose 1971. That is now gone. Next to go. Again, from the legendaries. We only have 5 seasons left from the legendary pack. We are beginning to get down to to the Elite 8. We have 5, rolling a D6, ignoring a 6, 1. Now being removed from the legendary season is 1960 is now gone. This is one of the newer seasons that Chris did. 1960 is gone. Sandy Koufax, Don Drysdale. 1960 is now out of there. No 1960. 4 seasons left in the legendary pack. Next up, we go back to the classics. We have 7 seasons left from the classic era. Still rolling a D8, being removed from the classic era. Number 4. Number 4 is gone. Being removed from the classic era now is 1980 is now gone. So we're not, at least we know we're not going a year ahead of 79. 1980 is removed. Remember, I will remember as the votes are being tabulated throughout the World Series, I will not know who leads or anything like that. You guys will just have to wait until the reveal show. Next up, we go back to the legendaries. 4 seasons left in the legendaries. Rolling a D4. And that is a 3. Coming out of the legendary years is 1965 is now gone. There goes 65. That season is now removed. 3 seasons left from the legendaries. Next up, we go back to the classics. 6 seasons left in the classics. Rolling D6. That is a 5. Being removed from the classic eras, from the classic era is 1973 is now gone. So 73 now buys the farm. Next up is again back to the classics. 5 seasons left in the classics. Rolling a D5, a D6, ignoring a 6. A 5. Now being removed. Now being removed from the classic era is 1983 is now gone. 83 is gone now. Maybe the birth of the 86 Mets. 83 season is now gone. 4 seasons left from the classics. Next up is a 2. We go back to here. We will now remove a season from the legendaries. Rolling a D4 of ignoring a 4. And that is a 1. Coming out of the legendary season will be 1964. And this is a season I see replayed a lot. I see 1964 played a lot. This is a season I see a lot of on other games. I see 64 being done with Fall Classic. I see 64 done with Payoff Pitch. 1964 is now gone. 2 seasons left, and they will be put to the side. We only have the classics and the contemporary. Now, a 1 to 3 is the classics, a 4 to 6 is the contemporary. And we go to the contemporary. 5 seasons left from the contemporary. Rolling a D5. And we're ignoring a 6. That is a 3. Coming out of the contemporary season will be 2013 is gone. No 2013. That season is out. Next pack is the classics. Only 4 classic seasons left. Only 4 classic seasons left. Rolling a D4. And removing a 2. Coming out of the classic years now will be 1978 is now gone. So we will not be going a year back. So 1978 is now out of there. We will say goodbye to that season. And remember, of course, all these seasons that don't get in, of course, are put back into the next season selection show. We got 3 seasons left. Next up is from the contemporary. 4 seasons from the contemporary. Rolling a D4. Number 1. Coming out of the contemporary year. The contemporary season will be, well, I know you guys will be happy with this. 2020 is gone. I would have liked to mention if we did this season, I would have done the as played. This season would have been probably done in about a month and a half. It would have been a very quick season to go. Although I might have done, instead of 1 game per 3 days, I might have done 1 game per 2 days to make it last a little longer. But 2020 is gone. The COVID year is gone. 3 seasons left from the contemporary era. The next season to be removed will be from the classics. 3 seasons left from the classics. We roll a D4. That is a 3. Coming out of the classic years. Coming out of the classic years will be, well, in a way, I'm actually kind of happy about this one. 1986, the greatest season of them all, is not going to be available. In a way, I'm very happy about this because Dave at Baseball Demos is doing the 86 season, and I really did not want to overplay him. If you guys had chosen it, I would have done it. But I'm glad that he's doing the 86 season on his game of the week. I don't think you need to have the same season being done by everybody, by another person. So 1986, my Mets are gone. 2 seasons left. Now we got to go back to the contemporary. 3 seasons. We roll a D. We're ignoring the 4. That is a 1. Coming out of the contemporary year. Contemporary's year will be, well, there goes my other Mets. 2015 is gone. 2015 always seems to get played a lot too. Maybe it's good because Baseball Demos is doing a demolition league with the 2015 set. That's fine. 2015 was available after the first season selection show. You guys chose 85 over that. So now we are down to 2 seasons left in each era. We're now down to 2 seasons left in each era. Let's start first with the contemporary. Now it's a best of 7. It's a best of 7 as we now go to the elimination dice. These dice are no longer used, and they are removed, and we now go to the elimination dice, which is pretty much the FastScore dice I use. This will be red. This will be blue. It is a best of 7. The first season to get to 4, the other season is eliminated. First up, blue 3, red 2. Second up, blue 5, red 4. Third roll, 3-2. Red gets a season, gets 1. Next one, 6-1, and that is blue. If blue gets another one, it will do it. If a tie, I re-roll. 5-1. So this season is in. this season is out. Being eliminated from the contemporary era will be 2017 No Astros, which means your first choice will be the 2011 season. 2011 is your contemporary choice. The 2011 season. I believe that's a Cardinals year, so I know ID Jester, which of course we're all praying for, okay? I know that would be one of his choices, the 2011 season. So that is a choice there for 2011, and let's have a look real quick at that. Real fast before we take a look. So let's have a look at 2011. It was the Cardinals and the Rangers that year. And you had the Yankees were good. The Tigers were good. The Rays were good. The Red Sox were good. The Phillies won the East. The Brewers won the Central. The Diamondbacks won the West. The Cardinals were good. The Giants weren't too bad. My Mets were meh. So that is your first choice. That is your first choice. David Freese, yes. Prince Albert, for the Wild Card Cards team. Yep, miracle year for the Cardinals. 2011 is your contemporary choice. Now we move on to the modern era. Red, blue. Blue wins 1. Red wins 1. Blue wins 2. Red wins 2. Blue wins 3. Blue wins 4. So blue will win this season. This will be your next choice. The season to be eliminated from the modern era is 2007 is gone, which means your modern choice will be 1992. And that was a very interesting year. 1992, the Atlanta Braves, the Toronto Blue Jays, the Oakland Athletics, the Braves, the Pirates, the Brewers, the Twins, the Reds were pretty good. Padres weren't too bad. The Expos, the Cardinals, the Brewers, the Orioles. 1992. 1992 would be a pretty good season to play as well. That is your modern choice. I think we'll save the classic years. We're going to go straight to the legendary season. So now we will do the legendary season. Legendary season. Red, blue. And I missed with both dice. How about that? Red wins 1. Tie. Blue wins 1. Red wins 1. Red 2. Red wins 3. And red wins 4. So this season is eliminated. This season is gone. So say goodbye to this one. So being eliminated from your choices is 1963 is now gone, which means your choice for, oh boy, this could be interesting. This may be a good one to play. 1961. Maris, Mantle, Yankees, 1961. Oh, that could be, I could see that one getting chosen. Maris and Mantle, the route for 61. 10 teams in the American League and only 8 in the National League. 1961. That could be a good one there. Now, finally, our choice for the classic year. Red, blue. Red wins 1. Red wins 2. Red wins 3. And red wins 4. It sweeps the blue one right out. So this is your season of choice. This season is gone. Being removed from the classic years is 1989 is gone. So that means your choice is 1982. 1982, the year after the strike. 1982, the year after the strike year. Cardinals, Brewers, Angels, Braves, Orioles, Red Sox, Phillies, Expos, Dodgers, Giants. And unfortunately, for all you Reds fans, nobody will choose that one. Ladies and gentlemen, or I should just say gentlemen, there are your choices to vote for the next Inside Pitch replay. 1961, 1982, 1992, or 2011. Those are your choices for the season selection show. Remember, as soon as this video is posted, you may place your vote. Please only put the year that you want. Just the year. Just the year. I know you guys want to tell me why. I am interested, but in this case, I just want the year. So just go ahead and tell me the year you want. I'm also posting this video in the Universal Baseball Lounge that Tony Porter has up for those of you that want to vote in there. Please, one vote per person. One vote per person, please. If you go ahead and vote, and I go ahead and I like your vote, which is not hitting the thumbs up, but it's hitting the heart. That means I've accepted the vote. Okay? If I do not accept the vote, I will send a reply stating that I can't accept it. For instance, I had some guy vote for a year that wasn't chosen. Come on. These are your choices. This is also going to be the main picture for the video. So those are your choices for the next Inside Pitch season replay. 1961, 1982, 1992, and 2011. And I will now mark that on the sheet here so that I know. I think we got some interesting choices. Of course, if you choose 1961, I don't get to play the Mets. The Mets didn't exist then yet, but that's okay. I don't care. 61, 82, 92, and 2011. Those are your choices for the season. I hereby close the 5th Inside Pitch season selection show. If 61 is picked, how many playoff teams? Because the American League had 10 teams that year, and the National League, I believe, had only 8. I think that's how it went. Let me look. I think they only had 18 teams in 1961. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, there were only 18 teams in 1961. They had 10 in the American League and 8 in the National League. Since I want the game to be uniform, it would be the top 4 teams in each league. It would be the top 4 in each league is how I would do it. And at least that's how I'm working on it. I could change it. I'm thinking the top 4 in each league. Maybe the top 5 in the American League and the top 4 in the National League, because those 2 leagues didn't play each other. I might do it that way, with the 5 playing the 4 in a wild card, and then you go straight to the division series, and then, of course, the league championship series. I don't know. I'm working on it. Doesn't matter. Don't worry. Don't worry. There'll be plenty of teams in the playoffs. That is how I would do it. Also, I am going to do a change. From now on, if I do a top 3 teams each division, but one team in that division does not have a winning record, like the Dodgers had in this season, I will not, that team must have a winning record to make it. If they do not, the other team can come from the other division to fill up. If there is nobody else with a division with a winning record, then I'm down to about 4 teams instead. As much as I did like having the Dodgers still make the playoffs, they did not have a winning record. Truth be told, they probably really shouldn't have been there. So from now on, you must have a winning record to make the playoffs. You cannot be 500 either. You got to be at least 82 and 80. You cannot be 500. To me, 500 is mediocre. You got to have at least a winning record to get in. That is a rule I will start with the next replay. So, everyone, that is your 4 choices. 61, 82, 92, and 2011. I know, exactly. I'm not going to get 10 from 61 with winning records. That is true. So if I don't do it that way, I'll do it a different way. Those are your 10 choices. I will tell you right now that there is no game tomorrow night. I will start the 1979 World Series on Friday. Game 1, California Angels at Houston Astros. Nolan Ryan will pitch for the Angels. J.R. Richard pitches for the Astros. Game 1 is Friday Night Baseball of the 1979 World Series. And this season, I will tell you, I'm going to take a bit of an extended break. Whichever season is picked, the next season will not start until All-Star break of this season, which means opening day for any one of these seasons will be July 18th. I'm going to be I will pretty much be taking a 6-week break because there's other stuff I want to play for a little while. So July 18th will be opening day for your season of choice. I will reveal that season, of course, when the World Series is over in the season review and reveal show. And, of course, we get to choose our game of the year. Right now, I think I already know what the game of the year is already. It depends on how this World Series goes right now. You vote in the comments of this video as soon as it is posted. You can go ahead and make your vote, okay? Please, one vote, and please just put the year. That's all I want, is just the year. Like I said, I know that you guys want to tell me why, and that's okay. But in this case, I just want the year, okay, so I can keep track. And I'm not going to count anything until the World Series, until right before the review show. So if anyone has not voted, you have until I start the review show after the World Series. Okay, you have until that. And then I will reveal the show, I'll reveal the season, the next season, and of course the opening day game, which will be played on July 18th of this year. So that is all. 1961, 1982, 1992, and 2011. I think they're all good choices. I'll let you guys decide what you think. There is too many in the chat for me to go through and say thank you to everybody. So I will just say to all, thank you all for joining me in the chat. for the season review, for the selection show. I had almost 35 viewers here, and I know for a fact this show always gets me the most views of anything I do. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Oh, and by the way, please leave ID Jester in your thoughts. You all know what ID Jester Kirk is going through right now. So please put him in your thoughts. Please check out his thank you video and please leave a message of support for him. As you all know, ID Jester Kirk is one of the most important cogs in this hobby we have. So everyone, please get to his channel and please leave a like in his videos and please show your support for ID Jester as he's going through a very major surgery, and we all wish him the best, and we all want him to be sure that we will miss him and we will be patient until he returns to us. So please, everyone, make sure you leave ID Jester a note. I did not see him in the chat here tonight, so I'm hoping if he does show up to watch this later, we're thinking about you there, Kirk. So, stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we will see you guys Friday night for Game 1 of the 1979 World Series. Angels, Astros, Ryan, Richard, Astrodome. We'll see you then for that game. And once again, your four choices: 1961, 1982, 1992, and 2011. We'll see you guys Friday night. Have a good one. Take care.